Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 80, Day 2, and today's a yellow day. We also got a new pet today. It's actually a human pet, oddly enough. A little bit of a Halloween pet, even though it's not exactly a Halloween pet. Next Halloween pet, I believe, is actually next Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. We also have one this Saturday for the 2019 one, if you didn't get the 2019 Halloween pet yet. But yeah, we got the human pet today. And then the 2019 Halloween pet on Saturday. And then, oh yeah, I also got an Imperial and the other thing today. I got pretty lucky. Also, does that screen still show up even if you've bought in everything? I have all of them except one. And it's still showing up just to try to sell me the one. Go figure. But yeah, as I was saying, we got human pet today, which is actually a bonus. We got 2019 pet this Saturday. And then we have 2020 pet, I believe, the following Wednesday, if I am not mistaken. Actually, might as well just double check confirm, then we'll go do Guild Wars, Yellow Guild Wars. But if we go over to Terran's World, I believe that's correct. Should be. Let's just make sure to set it in stone because we got a lot of pets coming up. Oh, that's not the one I wanted though. But yep, there's the Halloween one, which is the 28th, which is indeed a week from today. So that is correct. However, what I was looking for is actually this spreadsheet because this one shows the Halloween pet of last year coming in. So what should be here is, yep, there it is. Okay, so that is exactly so. So today we got ourselves the human pet. This Saturday we got ourselves the Bat Cat, which is the 2019 pet. Looks like this for any of you that haven't seen it around. But that's the pet, 2019 Halloween pet. And then the 2021 comes out on next Wednesday, a week from today. And it looks like this, basically just a wolf, little werewolf, little mini werewolf for your shoulder. But that's all the pet schedule for now. For the next foreseeable rest of this month. But yeah, we got 2 Halloween pets. Technically 3 if you count the, well, technically 4 if you count the one from the other week too. The 2018, 2019, 2020, and then this thing. So a decent amount of pets. Anyways. And of course the 2018 was like 2 weeks ago or whatever that was. Let's go do Guild Wars. So let's go to Guild Wars. Go over to, also, some of my guild did like a ridiculous amount. I actually gave them extra gems. But some of our guild did like 26 million this week. Somewhat new person too, which I'm actually rather surprised. But that came out of almost nowhere. And maybe they did a lot of grinding last week and they're like, oh, what do I do with all this gold? But yeah, we got a lot of stuff. They did it pretty recently too. But we got all this useful junk. 100 gem keys right there too. Gosh, that alone is pretty solid. On top of all these things. And here are all the legends we got. Unfortunately, no mythics. But Holy St. Asher's not bad. Rough's not bad. Though we already have copies of them, obviously. But yeah, 100 gem keys, pretty solid. Not that many event keys, but gem keys, the one we need the most, and we got a pretty decent amount. We're almost going to have, actually we will have more than 2k gem keys by the time next Mythic comes around. That'll be good. We actually have a surplus for once, feels so weird. But we actually do have a surplus of guild keys. Anyways, let's go do Guild War already. So, Yellow Guild War, we're actually winning today, though that might be because they haven't done their battles. We also have 100% XP bonus today. We're actually in second place on this bracket as well, with pretty much first. Are we actually going to make number 1 in bracket 1? Within striking range, could happen. Oh, my defend team hasn't won today, though. Oh, yeah, this was the one I wanted to revamp and didn't. Whoops. That's actually, I feel like, my weakest day for our current defend. So that actually is one we should probably tweak at some point. But obviously, we can't do it now. Already over. It takes it at the beginning and just keeps it that way. So our current team, we're currently using Gargoltha, Doom Dax, Divine Ishbala, and Quillen. If I'm not mistaken, we actually somehow managed to lose with this last time around. However, we're not going to this time, so let's go in. But yeah, this team is generally pretty safe. Obviously, just like any team, it can eventually lose. But this team's pretty consistent. Actually, was rather surprised by that when it did. Biggest issue it does have, though, is mana drain. Mana drain can heavily affect the team that we are using right now. Also, I just realized I am using magic right now. 12 magic's not horrible for this team. I don't feel like that is the option to go for, though. Do we go for mana here? I actually don't need that mana, so I'm just going to go for the skull there. Let him do his thing. He's just going to create even more skulls for us. We can actually two-shot it, which I believe is the way to go, since we don't really have a good mana to go take. So we'll just go keep poking it, pressuring it, and it'll just eventually slip up and die like that. Then we take that yellow, if he lets me. Is there actually turn brown or yellow? We'll stick that then. And we get this team rolling now, and we should be good to go. Let's throw this down, get a nice bit of mana. We do have Quillen now. Unfortunately, I do not believe we have alignment. It does have brown skull. However, that's not going to quite be there. He got a resummon there. I'm just gonna go for a nice big Doom Dax and should be fine. Do we have alignment? No. Do you have alignment? No. Does anything have alignment? Probably not. So Gorgotha it is. We'll clear the board and hopefully have something good to do here. And if we do, we could probably just auto-win. Oh yeah, Divine Spala. Do you have anything now? Surprisingly also no. You know what? I'm just going to do the full combo. So you do this, even if we don't get the extra turn here, it's still worth it because it sets up into our next turn pretty heftily. If you would stop getting extra turns, that'd be great. Do we have alignment? Yes. I'll go for it. Need to get something rolling. So we'll go for that burst. Our AoE is enough to kill him. Does Quillen have a current alignment? Yes, he does. So we'll go recycle the loop. And that should be match. Pretty sure we just got a kill off of that. Isn't a skull enough damage to kill? You have armored. So no, let's go for the simple cast and make sure it goes down. And we'll be good to go. Easy as that. There we go. On to our next one. Okay, what do we have? We got a truffle loop. I guess extra magic for this is fine. I feel like seasons normally ends up working out a bit better though. Having seasons for the thing. Regardless, still fine. You know what? I am actually going to change the seasons. I'm questioning it. Feel like we need the extra durability. I actually have nothing set to seasons right now. That's actually rather surprising. Here, have a bunch of season. Have all the seasons. Every single season in existence. I don't think we need 20%. We already have mana start for the other guys. The only thing that doesn't have mana start, oddly enough, is Gorgotha, though it's one of the most important ones to technically have mana on. But I think it's fine with seasons. Should be fine. Anyways, I didn't even say hello to everyone yet. Quillen's still eluding you? Aw, it's an unfortunate mythic legend not to have. He'll eventually find it, though. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Birdleaf. Hello, Lestat. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Elia. Hello, Kelly. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Hope all of you have been doing well. Okay, game plan. We need yellows and browns all over the place. So we'll try for that and get a cascaded yellow. Missed it. We could take a skull here. Is it worth it? I believe the answer is actually no. Though it does help us avoid getting entangled. So I'm actually going to go do that. I'm going to take another yellow here. He's got a double green. I'm hoping for a green cascade so he doesn't do as much. That didn't happen. Luckily, he didn't really fire too much, though. We're frozen on yellow, but we're about to yellow burst. Is that worth doing? That's so much mana, I believe it is. So we're going to go for that. Oh, perfect. We did land an extra turn somewhere and all that mess. And that should be instant match. Alignment, no. You are eluding us once again. We are frozen on yellow still, which is my concern here. We are indeed frozen on yellow. And that's like the only thing we're getting an extra turn from by casting this. I think it's still worth it, though. Even if we lose our turn. And now he's just dead to, like, everything. Actually, there's probably enough base damage. Oh, yeah, we don't have magic anymore. I got rid of my magic, so now I don't have enough to burst him down with this. Tempering brings it to 72. And what else do you have boost base off of? Convert purple gems. Yeah, that's not going to be enough damage. Does anything have enough damage to kill him right now? Yeah, there's no skull alignment for the other thing. Divine Spala can't. Quillen gets one skull and cascades two. Oh no, Quillen has double skull. What am I doing? Yeah, there we go. I didn't realize Quillen had a second skull. Easy. There we go. Okay, next. We got another pretty skull. Oh, life and death. That's concerning. Life and death being life and death. Being all life and deathy on us. Life and death is available in about a month from now, by the way. It's one of the best weapons in the game. Not the absolute best, but it's so annoying to deal with on defend. Not necessarily in a PvP sense, but in a Guild War sense, it is so annoying to deal with. Just because there's so much less you could do to counter it compared to in a normal battle. I'm actually going to go for purple here because it's going to drain my first slot mana anyways. I'm trying to get alignment here. We don't have it, unfortunately. So I'm just going to have to take a bunch of brown. Oh, we actually had Bless because I did it that way. Oh, the strategy. I forgot. We actually got Bless from the other thing. Divine Spala, do you have alignment? I still want to cast you right now. I concerned Quillen's about to die. I'm like calling it right now. If we give him a chance to die, he will die. We'll take that, I guess. Problem is not having full mana on the other two right now. One is enchanted. I'm tempted to just take a yellow, but I'm also tempted just to clear the whole board. Which does secure a kill and an extra turn, apparently. Nice. Okay, Quillen, please tell me you have alignment. You looks like you do, so we'll go for it. Unfortunately, we are short on mana, so we can't get the full thing going. We're also webbed, so I can't even go for a proper board clear right now, which is very unfortunate. We can get Quillen up again. I don't think that really helps us, though. We got this weapon up, which also doesn't really help us much, being 1 mana short. If only it had enchant mana now. Yeah, Gorgotha can't really do anything. I think we just pass our turn. Oh, hold up. We can actually do that first. Hold up. That's alignment now. Okay. We'll keep this turn going forever. Come on. All I need is 1 yellow mana. Could we just find randomly 1 yellow? That'd be great. Doesn't matter how we get it. We just need 1 single yellow. And we can loop this all the way to a win. But I don't think we're getting it. And purple doesn't have alignment. I could go out of my way right now to take it, I guess. But we're going to already have full mana, so I guess it was kind of pointless. If anything, it might have made it so we don't have Divine Shpala alignment here. There goes Web. Shouldn't be too big a deal, though. And we do have Divine Shpala alignment, so it doesn't matter. We do that. And that should be a match. And he's very much dead. And it's still our turn. That was a weird web match, but didn't really matter much because we had the only thing that basically needed to not be webbed, or not webbed, I mean, the Doom Dax. Theoretically, Gorgotha needs to not be webbed too, however, we didn't actually need his mana accumulation to win in that situation, so it wasn't as important. Okay, anything I need to worry about is Mercy, so I'd probably take this yellow. We can take it either way. Actually, so yeah, I'd probably take this then. Oh, this, if we get a triple brown, we actually have extra turn chance. Oh yeah, what's his other convert? Hold up. Blue to yellow. Oh yeah, we definitely want to move that then. Hold up. Blue to yellow? Yeah, we want to counter that. That counters out both of them. Wait, doesn't that give him free blue extra turn though? But it stops him from getting a blue extra turn, or a 5 times yellow, so it's still worth it. We take that. Oh, he still managed to get one though on the other side. That's weird. Okay. Interesting. Wait, how do we play this? We have a couple different ways. I can take this yellow first. We're not frozen or anything, so might as well. If we had Doom Dax alignment, I would take it, but we don't, so we'll take that first. I'll take you. And now we might just auto-win. Do we have alignment here? Ideally with you, we don't, unfortunately. That'd be a great way to start the combo. However, we'll go for Divine Shpala. Still worth it. Then we'll go for Quillen, then Divine Shpala again. And then Axe him. Yes, we do have Axe alignment. Perfect. We then go for Quillen again, ideally. Which I don't think we have alignment on, though we do have Divine Shpala, so we can cycle it back. Also, this isn't infinite loop, but it's a form of infinite loop, kind of. It's the closest thing we have to an infinite skull loop in the game, in a way, in a sense. It's not exactly an infinite, but once it gets going perfectly, like right now, it can normally loop enough to auto-win. It's one of the reasons why I use it. But yeah, Divine Shpala Quillen's an insane combo. It's one of a couple reasons why Divine Shpala has a 40% mana start and not a 50% mana start. I wish they would give her 50% mana start back. It's not that broken. It is very strong. That wasn't the main reason why she was nerfed, though. I seem extra chipper today. Am I? I seem about normal. Or I feel about normal. If anything, I should almost seem tired because I just got up from a nap. Though I guess that's well-rested mood. Hello, Steve. That was only like an hour nap. Food will do that to you. Let's see. I'll take the yellow over there. Oh, I just missed an extra turn skull. That's rather unfortunate. I don't think it's really going to backfire much, though, but still unfortunate nonetheless. Okay, do we have any amount of alignment here? No, so we're just going to board clear and hope we get enough yellow. Perfect. Okay, so can we just infinite him here? Hopefully. That is the goal. I do not see any, though, which is rather unfortunate. We can't even get the thing going. So we got to be careful. He has the same thing we do. Oh, I could always just take a move that makes it so he has no chance. My concern is, how much damage does that do? That's triple damage. That's not enough to kill anything, but it's a lot of points reduced. I'd rather not have to deal with that. I think I just have to go for Skull. The only concern on top of that concern, though, is what's our follow-up after that? Because we'll just be back in the same situation, just with him throwing an AoE on us. And then kill us with the other thing. So I think I have to cast. And just hope it doesn't backfire. Our best bet seems to be just do Quillen and hope it works. Ooh. Okay, luckily he went for ability that wasn't consequential. So we do this, and then we just auto-win. I think us denying purple actually made it so he didn't go for it. Which actually ended up working out, didn't it? Okay, Divinish Bala, why on earth are you not aligned? Never mind, you are. So we'll take that. Though you didn't get any yellow, which is rather unfortunate, because that's the main thing that keeps the team going, is the amount of yellow. I can actually move this down for an extra turn, so we'll do exactly that, because I desperately need yellow right now. We don't seem to have a follow-up beyond that, though. Other than that little bit of red, which isn't really a follow-up, more so just taking that and then not having any move left. Oh, hold up. Here's our alignment. Why are you hiding on me? Oh, yeah, we're frozen on first slot. How do we not lose our turn? We could try to get Bless on first slot. Please hit Bless. Yeah! Look at that RNG luck right there. We didn't need that to win, but that definitely helped preserve our score, that's for sure. I'm just going to go for that and just kill it. And that should be a match. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I didn't think we'd need a follow-up after that. You never know. But yeah, Bless gets rid of all stats effects, similar to how Curse has Dispel on it. Bless actually has Cleanse attached to it. So if you get Bless onto an ally, it also cleanses all negative stats effects on it, assuming it doesn't currently already have a Curse, in which case it doesn't do it. But if they don't currently have Curse on them, Blessing them will get rid of all negative stats effects. So we're able to use that to get rid of the freeze. It was a 50-50 chance, though, because he only blesses 2 random allies, and they don't overlap on the same one. They can overlap on something that already has Bless, but they won't overlap both on the same troop. So that was basically a 50% chance it would have worked. And it did! And we got 9,558. Decent score. Not the greatest, but still pretty solid. It's one of the reasons why I use it. It might seem like it's not doing too good at some situations, because it's like full mana blocked on like the main thing you need. But once it gets looping, it gets some pretty good value. And ideally, you want that to happen, obviously, every single time. That's where you get the really, really good value from it. But, yeah, we're actually somehow in bracket 1. Or not bracket 1, but the top of bracket 5. You know, number 1 in the bracket, I meant to say. But, yeah, we might finally move back up. We used to be all the way in bracket 1 back in the day. Back in the day. But, we're getting up there slowly. It doesn't really matter too much, though. The rewards are so ridiculously bad. Why can't you even see the rewards anyways? There's the rewards. But the rewards are still pretty bad. They haven't really changed. Unless you're in bracket 1 specifically. The rewards that you get from Guild War are still pretty lackluster. And it's also one of the only ways to get these old troops. Right now it looks like it's Aurea this week. But obviously we already have all these maxes, you can tell by the Mythic border. But yeah, I got Aurea this week. But overall, it looks pretty dated. Hopefully they'll eventually update Guild War loot again. And apparently we got some PvP tiers from doing that. Nice. A little bit of extra loot. Okay, so I actually have to kill 1 billion browns today, so we'll need to focus on that at some point. So I'm not sure exactly where we'll go to go do that. KZL has quite a bit of browns. I'm not sure if there's a better location than KZL. But before I forget, let's just go cycle through our dailies real quick. Every single daily, including the new pets. So as I mentioned earlier, we do have a lot of Halloween pets. We had 2 weeks ago, we had the Voodoo doll, which was the 2018 Halloween pet. Today we have the human pet, which kind of looks Halloween related, even though technically it's not a Halloween pet. But we got the human pet today that kind of looks spooky. And then this Saturday we have the 2019 Halloween pet. And then next Wednesday, 1 week from today, we have the 2020 Halloween pet. So a lot of pets. Obviously not all of those are new. The only one that's actually new is the one today and the one next week. However, 2018 and 2019 Halloween pets could be new for some people, of course, if you weren't around to get them at the time. And even if you were, very few people have them max, so extra copies are extra copies. Oh, so hello, Captain. Hello, Steve. Welcome, welcome. You had to kill 150 purple today. Nice, got lucky. But yeah, the top part is random per person. It's not the same for everyone. So you either get a normal 20 gems there, or you occasionally get 100 gems there. It's very rare, but it does occur. Last I heard is about a 5% chance. However, I'm not sure if they've tweaked it since then because that was almost a year ago or so. But last I've heard is about a 5% chance per day that you will have a kill 150 enemy task, which earns you 100 gold, which is basically 80 more gold than normal. It does take more time to complete. However, it is worth it because it is so much extra loot. The extra time gives you 80 whole gems, which is always worth it every time. And also, you do generally want to get it done the day of. And the main reason for that is it will give you a new task the following day. So if you don't end up finishing it the day of, you're burning at least 20 gems extra. We had 100 gems pretty solid whenever it comes around. You basically get 100 for the same daily that you would get a 24. Assuming you play enough to normally get it done. I do need to play a little bit extra to actually get it done. Or that, or go to a specific kingdom to go take it out. Because sometimes that kill objective of a certain color can end up taking quite a bit longer. If it was just any color, it wouldn't matter. Like the other one, just kill anything. But for a specific color, sometimes you just never get kills on that color. For whatever reason. Like a lot of these battles we have right now are like purple. It's not brown. What bracket are you right now? Bracket 5. It's the lowest bracket you could be while still getting the full bonus for being in bracket 3, 4, or 5. Because 3, 4, and 5 bracket are basically all the same. Theoretically, it's actually better to be in bracket 4 and 5 and make first than it is to be in bracket 3. Because all of them get the same reward. So unless you're specifically making first, you're not getting any extra in any of those 3 brackets compared to bracket 1 or 2. But 3, 4, and 5 are all the same. And it's easier to win first place in 4 and 5 than it is in 3. So technically, it's actually more strategic to make first place in 5th and then lose 4th and then keep going back and forth than it is to try to get up to 3rd. Because if you can't get from 3rd into 2nd, you don't actually gain any additional loot. And if you can't maintain 2nd, then you definitely don't gain any additional loot. You actually get more loot from being in 5th, making 1st, going to 4th, losing 4th, going back to 5th, and then winning 1st again. I know that seems really weird, but ever since they added that extra 50 gems for making 1st in a bracket, that has been the case. Also, there's only a 25 gem difference, if I'm not mistaken, from bracket 2 and making 1st place in bracket 2, 3, or sorry, in bracket 3, 4, 5. First place in bracket 3, 4, and 5 is only 25 gem difference if you don't care about the number of troop copies compared to bracket 2. So it's not really that much of a difference. Which is why I don't really mind what our bracket we're in. Unless we can somehow get all the way back to bracket 1. Trying to climb higher than 5 isn't really worth it. Obviously, we don't want to dip below 5, but climbing higher than it isn't actually that necessary. Other than for the occasional first, which we might be able to claim this week. Hopefully we can. We're in striking distance of it, that's for sure. We're in 1st right now. This is a matter of holding it. Okay, let's go take out this pet. This is for a brand new pet. Definitely want to not forget to go do it. Is a 6x6 block an extra turn? Yes. If you somehow got a 6x6 block of gems of the same color, it would indeed yield you an extra turn. The amount of mana it would yield would be kind of glitchy though. But it would definitely yield you an extra turn. I have not the slightest clue how much mana it would give you. It wouldn't give you as much as you think it is. It's closer to like 20, 30, or 40. Even less than that. It's one of the main reasons they kind of tweaked the number of spawns. Because once you start getting to really big spawns, the way that the game calculates it is super glitchy. Like when you get a gigantic clump of gems. When it has a bunch of separated ones and stuff like that, it calculates it out correctly. But when you get a weird shaped clump, it does not know how to calculate it often. And will give you numbers you wouldn't really expect as far as how much mana it would actually give you. Way less than you would expect. There's actually, I'm not sure if it's still the case, but at one point in the game, a 8x8 square would actually only give you the equivalent of a single 5 times. I don't think that's still the case for the few things that can still do a full board. But at one point in the game, an entire board full of mana only counted as a 5 times, even though you had an 8x8 solid block of mana. Hello, Matt. Hello, Michael. Hello, John. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, in these next 3 battles, I don't believe we're going to be able to one-shot, unfortunately. If anyone still has any other questions, let me know. I'll make sure to go over them all. Because as soon as we finish out this pet, probably going to be on the brown grinds. Gotta go get 150 brown kills. That's our main objective probably for the rest of this stream. So that doesn't take too long. If we focus it down, it probably only takes like 10-15 minutes. If we did it passively, it would take like almost an hour. But if you target it down, it's pretty quick. Probably just go to KZL and low-level explore. Run it with a Phoenicia or something. I think you can get away with Phoenicia on 6 there. If nothing else, we could do Phoenicia at 5. Phoenicia at 5 should be able to do it. I don't think it has any spell reduction. I also don't believe it has any revive, so there's nothing too annoying there. I think the only real annoying thing is there's an HP buff in power. But aside from that, I don't think there's anything too bad there other than the HP buff in power, which in itself is kind of pretty bad because obviously whatever gets HP buffed probably isn't dying. So we probably are going to need to do it on Explore 5. Even that we might not be able to get away with. Well, we'll try to see what happens. I'll take that over. Need a little bit more mana. Can you not get submerged? That'd be great. Well, that's problematic. Because everything we have is based upon them not being submerged. So what I'm actually going to do here is let him poke me. And in doing so, we can Phoenicia him and then he dies. Since our skull wasn't going to be enough damage, we'll bait him into his own skull and kill himself. And there we go. We got one Shrunken Head. Shrunken Head is, of course, the new pet that came out today. And it has a human bonus. So now all humans, if you were to run a Tesla team, like with Holy Saint Astro with like double Tesla or something similar, you get bonuses now. Well, actually, you only get bonuses if you have 3 or 4 unique humans in your team. So theoretically, you would need a 3rd human, but you could always run your hero class as a human in that case, like Plague Lord or something would end up counting. Oh, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah, upgradable. I was in the wrong category. Oh, I never upgrade the, oh, the Tiny Bush too. Oh, we got a lot of upgrades we can go do. I'm deliberately not upgrading that one thing, though. But maybe I should. Hold up. Did I already upgrade everything in Zolkari? I might have at this point. Let me go double check. We got a couple things we need to go do. So this is for the Warlore event pet. So we got that guy up. We then get the Bush maxed, which I believe was the final thing in Zolkari that we need to max. So I can actually go upgrade that little pet now. Because I don't think there's anything else in Zolkari that we need to upgrade. Though even if we do, I think I just upgraded a pet that is from Zolkari. So, fail. And then our Shrunken Head, which is now for 2.25 extra human bonus whenever we use humans together. Yep, there we go, 2.25. There we go. Let me go double check Zolkari. I think it's time to finally go and max out this pet, which we've not maxed for a long time. We had the ability to for a while and haven't. Oh, I still could have gotten more copies of the spider, and I think I just upgraded the Tangle, so I can't now. Oh, okay, well, let's go upgrade it now, I guess. Rip. I won't be able to get the spider max. What bonus was the spider? I don't think it was anything too relevant. It was this old carry bonus. That's not too big a deal. The other one matters a little bit more because it was Green Mastery, which affects literally every battle we ever do. So that's fine. That's actually not a big deal. We'll get it up eventually. That being maxed has very little consequence. But there we go. We now have 3 max pet from Zolkari. And we slowly got that thing up over time. And quite a few copies for you. And it's obviously have been maxed forever. Which is actually a pretty decent pet as well. Okay, we got a bunch of gems. And we got an orb. Hopefully there's something good in an orb. We got 30 gems with an orb. Come on, blue. That is very much the exact polar opposite of a blue. Okay, so next order of business. We did that, we did that, we did that, we did that. Let's go hunt the browns. Also, let's go hand out a code. Haven't handed out a code yet. I'll go do that. Let's see. If the map were a real place, where would you reside? That's an interesting question. We'd probably go Dragon's Claw. Why not? We'd probably be in some cave, excluded, on Dragon's Claw, like some kind of little sanctuary area, up on a cliff, but not too high. Afraid of heights. But I'm pretty sure it'd be somewhere on that mountain. We'd basically just be like a random monk there. Nice and secluded, nice little area. Nice little comfy place away from everything. Would be pretty nice. Completely away from civilization. Hopefully it still has internet though. But anyways, would be over there. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go hand out a code. Let me go do that. Where is the code of all codes? There's the code of all codes. This is the code for today. I didn't actually double check it yet, so hopefully it works. It should. So far, Kafka has a 100% success rate of giving us codes that aren't already dead, which Salty has done on occasion. I'm not sure how she manages to do that, but she has found a way at times. But there you guys go. There's a redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com. Read the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste a random number starting with YD. And it gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold, and 1 gem key. Did I say gem key twice? But you can see it right there with the lootist. There we go. Let me go get a sip of water. Make sure to go claim that, everyone. Or if you're on PC mobile, this free little bit of loot. Basically like 2 gnome drops. Water. So much water. Okay, where are we? Claim that, claim that. Okay, let's go hunt for pets. Or hunt for, what's it called? Hunt for, the, brown kills. So I'll just go to Kizo. Go to Explore 5 because I'm concerned with the life gain on that one. And, start taking out. I believe Kizo has the highest amount of brown. I know it's pretty high up there. I'm not sure if it's actually highest, but it's pretty high up. And that was the troop I was concerned with. Let's see if we can still one-shot what he HP buffed. Okay, good. We can still one-shot what he HP buffed, so this should be fine on Explore 5. All's good. If anyone else has any other questions, let me know. Oh, any reason you haven't completed your kingdom challenges? No, there's not really any specific reason, other than that we just haven't done it. There's not really much of a need to, for the most part, though, until we need it for kingdom upgrades. So at this point, I'm kind of just doing them as we need to do them. But, yeah, there's no reason for us not to have done it. We just haven't really bothered. There's no strategic reason to why we haven't. I think it takes like 40 minutes in the current state of the game to cycle through all of them. Somewhere around there. I've just kind of been doing them as we need to. Because they are required for 20 star, is it? No, 21 star. Is it 20 or 21 star? 21 star. 21 star kingdoms require them to be done. Or at least to tier 6. You don't have to go further than that. But they have to be completed to tier 6, or technically all the way to 7, as in tier 6 completion, in order for you to get the star. That's theoretically as far as you need to go, and then you could not do the rest. But obviously at that point you might as well just do the rest of them. So, hello J-Mac, welcome. But no, there's no real reason why we don't have them done. We just haven't bothered getting around to them. The loot for them is pretty underwhelming. And until we need them for 21 star kingdom, there's no actual need to have them done. So theoretically, we could preemptively have them all done. But they're going to be coming so slowly, the 21 kingdoms, I'm not too worried about it. Going out of our way for like half an hour is not that bad. Now going out of your way 28 hours to go max out a hero class, that's bad. But going out of your way for about a half an hour to go do the rest of the tasks for a kingdom, or at least a tier 6, that doesn't take that long. At least relatively. Which is why I advise having the heroes already done. But something like the challenge isn't really too big a deal, due to the time investment being extremely low once you finally get to that point. So I'm pretty sure we still need like 200 kill count now. If not more. Because we're averaging about 2 browns per battle. This one only had 1. There's our 2. Theoretically, we could go to, no, that wouldn't really work out, though. But theoretically, we can go to, Groshnak, and that 1 troop gives us 2, because he's brown-purple, then he's brown-yellow. Well, we don't want to deal with 100% revive troop. Even if it gives us more brown kills, that is not worth it. It is not worth it at all. It seems like we're averaging about 2 browns per battle. Not sure if there's a better place than this. I know KZL's pretty high concentration of browns. Pretty sure it might be the highest. I'm actually not sure what the highest brown kingdom is these days. Pretty sure it's KZL still, though. It's not as good as some of the other colors. Like blue and yellow are super ridiculously easy. Red's not that hard either. Purple's not that bad. Green's not that bad. Yeah, brown's kind of like the only out one. I think brown might actually be the hardest color to do for pure color. Not that it's super hard, but relative to the other ones. I'm pretty sure we're only like not even a third the way there. Yep, we're only, oh wait, never mind, we are a third the way there. I forgot, we only need 150, not 250. So yeah, we're exactly 1/3 the way there. Progress. But at around 2 per battle, that means we gotta go do what, 75 more? Or 50 more then? Because we only need 100. I'm not sure why I keep thinking we need 250. There's only 150. Yeah, 50 more battles and we'll be there. But some of them are still giving us 1, and we're not getting that many with 3. Surprisingly. What's your opinion on the Scorpion, Scorpius Urieli? So that just reminded me of something. Isn't it debate tomorrow? You say an opinion just reminded me of that. The final debate's tomorrow. I need to go watch that. Might be ending a little bit early tomorrow. I think it's at 9. Anyways, your question. What's your opinion on Scorpius Urieli? It's quite a bit worse now. What's the rest of the question? Metal farming. Oh, it's really bad. The combo's still good if you're up against a team that has no immune to poison. But you should never use it against any team that has immune to poison, even as on 1 troop. You should avoid it. But yeah, it's not as strong as it used to be, obviously. Ever since they nerfed the very good farming kingdom for it. Oh, I just realized this place does have a 25% revive. Though that 25% revive is a brown troop, so I guess it's fine. Almost every 25% revive is, oddly enough. Except for that one egg one, and the other one is actually green-purple as well. I guess not all of them, but there's a handful of them. Dragatar is also one. Dragatar gets summoned out and something off of 25%, and he counts as brown. Hello, Bishka! Welcome. And Drake Rider has one, though he's 100%, not 25%. There's a revive on Death perks. Wouldn't that be funny if we got an epic Volkey while it wasn't a gnome event? After all we did to try to farm them during gnome events. I don't mind. Any way that we get it is good. Doesn't matter how. What are the top 3 priority mythics to craft in Soulforge? I shouldn't say Ferrous Raw first, but Iron Gut, Ferrous Raw, and Wild Queen. Iron Gut auto wins delves where it can be used. He is insanely good for high level delves as well as high level content in general, but particularly delves. Ferrous Raw drastically reduces how much you have to soul farm while you're soul farming. It can save you literal dozens of hours depending on how many souls you're aiming to try to get at a given time. Just in the case of Dawnbringer alone, it can save you upwards of like 20 hours, so pretty useful. Aside from that, actually maybe it might be closer to 10 hours for Dawnbringer. Not sure what the exact math is, but anyways, it does save you a lot of time overall for soul farming. But other than that, Wild Queen's pretty good. It's pretty well rounded and can be used about anywheres. However, its main purpose is it's good for all 3 colored Guild War days where she's used. It's one of only a few Guild War troops that is viable on 3 different days. Because Wild Queen is really good on both on Brown Day, Green Day, and Purple Day. Green Day might be her worst though. Well, maybe not. I mostly just say that because they can counter your green, or they're more likely to be anti-green. But I believe I actually run her for Green Day, don't I? Pretty sure I do. It's actually Brown Day I don't run her for, oddly enough, even though she's usable for all three. I'm pretty sure that's the one I don't run her for. Let's see, we'll go for that. And then we just Phoenicia it down. But yeah, I would say Iron Gut's by far highest priority, if you don't already own him. His Devour rate's based on his attack, and after he gets one Devour and a Delve, you just auto-kill everything. You only start using him around like 150 or 200 Delves though. Anything before then, there's quicker options. But once you reach that area and anything further, he just absolutely destroys everything. And you normally use him with a curse option so that he can devour everything in the game. Mirage Queen is pretty good for as far as a cheaper curse that does 4 times. It's actually decent. Unfortunately, the 50% mana star does not work on the King, on the Iron Gut, but you still use it for the curse option. And that's one of the legends that you get from Sunken Fleet. I throw on Chaos Shards at it. Put Skeleton Key on your Rowan, quick kill team. Do you see any problem with that? How are you getting your initial mana? Might be the only problem with that. Like if you're doing Egg Thief, nothing has half mana to start. So you could always start it with 20%. Also, how are you getting your gold for the Egg Thief then if you're using Egg Thief? As well as for the Skeleton Key, because obviously that still needs it. I'm not sure if there's enough slots to both mana accumulate properly while also having gold gain properly. Because normally you'd have to commit a whole nother troop to the gold gain. Like a Greed or a Leprechaun. The Leprechaun counts as both mana accumulation and gold gain, but it's not like a full gold gain. Like a Greed is. Or at least later in the game it's a full mana. I mean a full gold, I mean. I am really surprised. I was just about to say that. I am really surprised he hasn't gotten a revive yet off of 25%, as he literally gets a revive off of 25%. That seems about accurate. Okay, should need about 50 more brown kills, right? Yep, exactly so. Well, pretty much exactly 52. Seems about right. Well, let's go get them. And I think that's our last daily. Though it's definitely worth it. That's 100 gems once we get that done. But do keep in mind everyone doesn't have that one. The top one is random per person. So it's very likely you do not have a 150 there. But whenever you do, make sure you do it on that day, as it is very good loot. It only happens about once a month, but it's really good when it does. Though we got really lucky around Christmas of last year. Around that time, we got, I believe, 4 in a row. 4 days in a row we got, it was either 4 or 5. I actually forgot how big of a streak it was. But it was the longest streak we ever got. I think it was 4, but it might have been 5. We need to go double check. But we got like 4 or 5 100 gems in a row for our daily. Like it was 150 kills, 150 kills, 150 kills. I forgot what color they were each time, but we did indeed get it at least 4 times in a row. Which is definitely uncommon for that to ever happen. You'll be lucky if you even get 2 in a row. Also, I feel like it's been over a month since we've seen the previous one, because I can't even remember when we last seen it. Can get unlucky on it, of course, so you can also get the inverse and get lucky. Well, on average, it comes out to about once a month. Assuming you clear out your thing every single day. Which I'm pretty sure most people do. To clear out the normal 21, it takes like, what, 25 battles? Your dailies alone almost do 25 battles. Or depending on if you're doing every daily, like Delves, it actually takes more than 25 battles. Because I normally don't do the daily of Delves. Though, of course, they're a pretty good daily to do. The only reason I don't is I have more Chaos Shards than I really need. Unless we just wanted excess treasure, which I guess isn't a bad thing, but I just don't really care for going for them. I like minimizing how much we have to do for dailies. Which reminds me, I still have an Animal Crossing daily I need to go do. We had Flick earlier, so I always like doing it on my other accounts because I need like 1.5 billion bug models to finish the eventual islands. CJ I haven't really been caring about as much because we don't really need fish models as much anymore. I still make them, well, at least on the main account, but I kind of need the alt accounts to go make more butterflies. I'm actually starting to run out of butterflies. Oh, I'm making a big butterfly out of butterflies, so we need more. I'm not even sure the exact number I need. Depends how big I make it. But I think it's almost 100. And the most we can get every time he shows up once every 2 weeks is 7. If I do it on every account. What Kingdoms has the next delve? I'm actually not sure. I would go check though. Let's see. That's not where I wanted to go. Let's see. So next delve is associated to... Oh yeah, it doesn't show you here, does it? It is associated to... It doesn't say. Okay, Kazale. Let's just go with that. It makes sense based on the color. Why does it not show in it? Oh, there it is, Kazale. Aha! Yeah, it says it right there. Okay, I'm blind. But yes, you're right. It is Kazale. I didn't see that one word right there. That says literally Kazale. Yep, it's a Kazale. Have I even upgraded Kazale yet? I don't think I have because it's not really worth doing in any way, shape, or form. I don't think I've upgraded it. I'm pretty sure it's still at level 10. I don't think there was any reason to upgrade it. I believe it was a Brown Kingdom upgrade. There's like no good Brown Kingdoms upgrade. Yeah, it's still at level 10. It is indeed still at 10. But yeah, I'm probably not going to get the extra bonus for it. It just doesn't seem worth it. There's no real reason to ever bother upgrading KZL. I mean, once the kingdom or faction comes out for it, that's not good enough a reason to go for it. Yep, next faction for KZL. I don't think we know any further than that, though. But next faction is for KZL. No, might as well check while we're here. Do we know the next one down? I don't think we do. No, we do not know what the next faction is. Which definitely means we're getting a patch next month. Well, definitely before the end of the year, like we always do. But that's even more of a sign that we're probably getting one next month. Because we don't even know what our next faction is, which should be sometime in December. But it's not marked down there yet. We only currently know the next one, which is KZL. I'm actually surprised that one guy's not posing more of a threat. That one in power HP gain. They're on Explore 5, so that's low enough that it doesn't have enough stats to get in the way. So even if it does get it down, it's not actually that big a deal. Because it's not enough mana for it to really get in our way in any way, shape, or form. So it works out. I will throw that down. Oh, it's your birthday in 5 days. Am I gonna pay up this year? Oh no, what do you want for your birthday? I can't remember. Were you the person who specifically asked us to sing or not to sing for your birthday? There's one person who was like, you better not sing for the birthday. Can't remember who it was at this point. I think their birthday might have already passed, so I think we successfully did not sing for their birthday. Oh, we almost pretty much already have our brown objective, so I might as well finish in Gazelle. We're already here. We don't need that many more. I think we need like 30, 40 kills or something. Actually, that's kind of surprising. Where's all the Rockworm? Rockworm resides here, and I feel like we haven't seen it for a single battle. Does it have a lower chance of giving you the common or something? Because I feel like we haven't hit a single Rockworm this entire time. Is it just me, or have we not hit a single Rockworm? Unless I just haven't been noticing it, but I'm pretty sure we haven't been. I was gonna have Mother Tacet possibly make an appearance. Not sure if she'll be around. Oh, so she might be too camera shy to come on stream. But I never did do a mom reveal, did I? We never have. Let's see. Throw that down. They also explode over there. Actually, I'm gonna drag down the brown. That was actually the thing I was looking for. I think it was a 4 times, not 5 times. Maybe on Mother's Day. Mother's Day is all the way until like next year. Isn't Mother's Day normally like in May-ish? Late May? That's why on earth did I take 5 times brown? What team do I think I'm using? I guess Mountain Crusher? Though technically for Guild Wars earlier we were needing that, so maybe I'm still thinking Guild Wars ways. The ways of Guild War. Let's see, what's our thingy at right now? We need 35 more. I was gonna see what actually, I'm not gonna go to Broken Spire thing, because then I have to set Broken Spire to 5. So whenever we go there again and need to do it for 12, we gotta go reset it all the way back again. I'll take that over. Grab our Splody. Get a nice Phoenicia at it. So with potions on a new delve, you do not need to upgrade Kingdom to 50%. Well, if you upgrade it to like level 150 or 200 Horde, combined with potions, that alone is enough. You don't necessarily need a 50% extra stats. I normally have been lately because they were actually good kingdoms to upgrade. However, Kazale is a pretty bad kingdom to bother upgrading. And for that reason, we'll probably pass on it. But no, you get plenty of enough stats just from the potions alone. On top of the Horde combined with the other thing. Because you have to have a minimum of 100 Horde. And level 100 Horde just with potions is pretty much enough. I like going 150 or 200 just to solidify it and to make it go a bit quicker. And because I like having every single kingdom at this point pretty much being 150 or higher as far as the factions are concerned. As far as how upgraded they are. Also, was that a treasure node? Or am I going crazy? I'm going crazy. I thought that was a treasure node. Weird. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense since we didn't hear the noise. The noisy noise that all noisy gnomes make. That little ah thing, or whatever it's called. Never sure what you would really call that noise. You guys know which noise I'm talking about if you ever play with sound on. It's actually one of the reasons I play with sound on. There's a couple of noise cues. And that is one of them. The gnome sounds. Oh, maybe it was him who I thought was a gnome. He kind of looks like a gnome. Oh, he's not a gnome. Yep, there's 100 gems. That was our goal. We have hit our goal. Right, there we go. Well, actually, it already gives it to us. I forgot we don't have to claim it. Oh, it actually brings you to a kingdom that has a decent amount of brown. I never realized that. Does it bring you to a different kingdom every time? Yeah, it does. It brings you to a random kingdom that has some amount of brown. I never realized that. You can click this and it brings you to, it looks like it's just bringing one that has brown in its coloration. But it actually brings you to a kingdom that has some amount of browns. Though technically every kingdom has some amount of browns, but I never realized that was a thing. Interesting. Also, something else I learned the other day when someone brought it to my attention. You can actually see what all the lore stuff is. All the way over here, if you go all the way to the bottom of your inventory. And you click on one of these past seals. It has the prologue, and then the entry one for every single one. And it goes through the whole thing for the entire campaign. It even has the background for it to go with it so fittingly. But, because, yeah, it was like talking about Magrim Woods, and then it goes from Magrim Woods to Golvania and all that, and, well, that's kind of cool. I never realized it kept all the entries tracked. And of course, we can see what the ancients, whatever it's called, as well. Obviously, up to where we currently are. Till we go further. Oddly enough, it even shows what the bonuses were at the time. Oh, no, it only did that for the current weekly one, though. Because it's actually applicable right now. Oh, that's cool. So it only shows it if it's applicable. That's a nice little touch. I like it. I never realized that until just... I think I learned that Saturday night. During our 7-hour stream, I think that was something we learned. But, I learn something new every day. But anyways, guys. Any other questions? Otherwise, I think we will be calling it a wrap for tonight. Tomorrow night, we will be doing the class event for, obviously, the Guild War Day as well. But the class event for Plague Lord. Keep in mind, it is highly advised to get 250 wins for Plague Lord to go get his weapon. I would highly advise not to spend 500 gems for it. That is super over expensive. Do not do that. But as far as getting 250 wins on it, it is highly advised. If you haven't already, really great weapon, Essence of Evil. Just don't waste 500 gems for it, as it's a complete waste. Though you might make leaderboard from it, but it's a pretty pricey leaderboard. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much the main thing we'll do tomorrow. Guild Wars and that. And then the debates. The final debates. And also, tomorrow I will be streaming Spellbreak during the day. We haven't technically done a dedicated stream to it. They have their major patch tomorrow, and figured we stream it since we haven't really done it. It's basically the last Airbender made into a Battle Royale. However, they're adding a non-Battle Royale game mode tomorrow, so that should be pretty fun. I really wish the game did not release as a Battle Royale. I feel like it would have been a lot more successful. It's probably the biggest criticism the game even has just in general, because it wasn't really at a place where it could compete with other Battle Royales, but if it was released as like almost any other genre, it probably would have overall done better. But oh well, we'll see how the new game mode is and everything else. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.